Hello, it's Melinda from Alexis and Melinda's Art Space, just coming on with a Happy Mail share. This is some Happy Mail that I'm sending out. So obviously this, even though it's an Easter Happy Mail share, I won't put this video up until after these are received, just so they're a surprise, but I thought I'd record what I did. I was going to do a process video, and with my ankle still giving me a bit of grief, I just sat down and crafted these at night and did some with Alexis today as well. So I made some cards. Now, please forgive me, I'm not a card maker. I suck at cards. Give me a big canvas any day and I'm happy as Larry. So I made these little embellishments. So this one's an ice cream die, and used the bunny ears off a bunny die and cut just the bunny's head off. And this is just, I didn't have an egg die, so this is just an oval stitch die. These all come from our favourite place that we don't mention anymore. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, comment below and I'll shoot you a private message. But they're quite affordable dies. And this paper is really, I basically made all the die cuts out of scrap paper. I grabbed my scrap paper box out and had a go. And this back paper is from Kaiser Craft, but it is one of their original ranges that come out about 10 years ago. I found 4 pieces of it in my stash from when I had my shop. And I closed my shop when Alexis was 1 and she's now 10 and 10 and a bit. So yeah, I had these papers while I was at the shop. So I might even be 11 or 12 years old. This is one of the original Kaiser ranges that that they put out when they first started. So they've come a long way in papers. So that's the first one. So 2 cute little bunnies. They're popped up on foam tape, and on the inside of them, I haven't written my messages yet. I will do that yet. Again, I took an oval die cut, a bigger one this time, with the coordinating paper. So there's 8 different types of this paper. There's 4 sheets double-sided, so I've coordinated and used a lot of them. So basically just hand cut the egg in half, and that's how I did these eggs as well. Just hand cut them in half. Stamped Happy Easter from a stamp set that I got many years ago on a free with the magazine. You do pay for the magazine, so you do pay for the stamps, but it come with the magazine. So I just stamped it on a piece of, again, scrap cardstock and popped it in between the egg, and I'll just write my message here. And the card bases I got in one of my latest hauls from Kmart, or some come from the reject shop. So I even struggle to make card bases. I'm horrible. I'm terrible. Yeah. So I buy the card bases. I think I got 50 from Kmart for like $3.50, and envelopes. Or was it 25? I have no idea. It was a fair chunk of them. So this is the next one. This is actually Alexis's design, and I made some after she designed them. So she designed the rabbit's head. We had, I think we got 3 different rabbit dies, or 4 different ones actually, because Alexis loves rabbits. They're the only Easter dies we've got. So this frame here, this mirror-like frame, had a spider's web on it, and we cut the spider's web off. Just backed it onto a tag, and again stuck it up in some foam tape and did the same. All the middles are the same. Whoops, sorry, come down a bit. So I love how this one turned out. I was even Alexis' idea. That's Kaiser paper in the middle, and it's like one that looks like books, and I just love how that turned out. This is another one. This is actually a Christmas die, a rabbit Christmas die. He's got a woolen jumper on with, when you cut him out fully, he's got trees on his shirt, so I just used his head, and just on a tag, and the tag's got embossed flowers on it, and again the inside's the same. This one, just backed him on an oval and did the same thing. I love how these turned out. They're just gorgeous. Happy Easter again. This one is just fun. I was trying to look through my dies to see what I could incorporate with the Easter theme, and I just come across my ice cream die and put 3 different colours again on this one, and some bunny ears, and I just think it looks fantastic. I don't know if you agree with me. Let me a comment below, but I think they're cute for someone that doesn't make cards. I'm getting better, but I got the embellishments done, and then I just struggled. Like, I probably should have done another layer behind the tag or something. I don't know. So again, a bunny. This is on a mason jar die, and then on a tag die. I struggle to layer as well. Little things just annoy me. So this one's very shiny. So some of the papers I had found in my scrap box were really shiny, so I used up some of those as well. And because the head of the bunny is only small, I was only using small scrap bits of paper. I wouldn't cut the entire bunny out. So this was nice and shiny. And that one's Happy Easter. I cut this egg the wrong way, so he looks like a hamburger, but that's alright. Then I stamped up some envelopes for the cards to go into. They're going to go into bigger envelopes, but I'm debating whether to sign the cards or just put a post-it note in case my people I send them to want to send them on as Happy Mail next year. Not sure yet. I don't know. Haven't decided that yet. So I did stamp up some envelopes. You can cut this image out and use it. Or use the whole envelope in a Happy Mail or in an album, because this isn't the envelope they're going to be sent in. I've got to put them in an A4 envelope. So I've decided to include some extra die cuts and little shakers I made. I did want to make some more different things, but I've just run out of time. These have to go in the mail Monday. So these were some of the bags I got from Aldi last week or the week before. The bunny and the Easter eggs. And then I'll just show you. Each one's slightly different. Basically, I just took what dies and things I made and shared them between the bags. So I'll just give you a quick look. So again, that's just one of the bunny dies we had. I didn't use that one a lot because of the side-on face. That was just on some star paper. Sorry, I'll come back in down in view. We've got some more ice cream die cuts. We've got some just eggs that they can just layer up in different papers. I love the shiny papers with the glitter on them. They're really cool. I don't even know where they come from. I found them in my scrap box, so they're really old. So we just got some single die cuts and single tags. That's another die cut. That's the same one that we used in the mirror. We just used his head. Another ice cream cone. This is on handmade paper. Oh, nice and textured paper. So this is one of the shakers I made. So this die is actually a snowflake die. Had a Christmas thing in the middle. So I swapped that out for one of my circle dies. So I cut this and then put the bunny on the front, and it's got some sequins from the reject shop and some beads in it. Problem with my shakers is I do them with foam, and then I find the sequins get stuck, so I'm going to have to find a different way to do my shakers. There's a lot of them get stuck. There's a little pocket made with some handmade paper and just got a jar on it with the bunny and a couple of tags. So that's Happy Mail number 1. Some of these things are repetitive in them, but it'll give you a good idea of what I've been up to. So this is pack 2. Oh, I've still got things in pack 2. So these bags are awesome. I can't wait to do something with these. I want to do an art journal page with the bunny, but we'll see what happens between now and Easter. Hoping to get some Easter videos up before Easter. We'll see. You're going to see these after Easter, so it doesn't really matter. So some more eggs, some little bunnies in here. So each of them are different colours. I did some pastel ones and I did some non-pastel ones. There's some brown ones that look like chocolate. So this one, I didn't put the half of the egg on his head. I put it back down here. Some more little bunnies for people to play with. Some more tags. And this one's another Easter shaker I did. This is a cupcake that you can make into a shaker. And it's got like the cupcake lining down the bottom. Comes with the die that cuts it out here, the die that cuts it out the front, and it comes with cherries and a few other things as well, which I didn't use. And again, my sequins are getting stuck. You can see there's bunnies and there's white bunnies and blue flowers, so I sort of try to coordinate those and the blue bunny on the front. So I hope my partner, or not my partner because it's not a swap, hope my friends like their Easter Happy Mail. So just going out to 5 friends this year. I wish I could send everyone some Happy Mail, but you never know, I might do another round soon. So we're doing some tags. There's another bunny, there's some Easter eggs. So I tried to sort of give everyone a bit of a variety. There's a very sparkly bunny. There's some tag with an ice cream. There's a little envelope I found in my bits box as well, and just decided to decorate it with a oval die cut and a bunny. And all these dies are from exactly the same place, that overseas company that we all love because they have really cool stuff. So we'll put that one back. So I had one envelope that's made on my envelope punch board. As I said, I've just run out of time, so I'm just sending what I have. And I do have a couple more surprises to go into these, but they're just shop board items, so I won't show you those. Some of the bargains I've got at reject shop. So loads of eggs in this one. That one's a bunny out of handmade paper. It's really cool. Another bunny. More ice creams. I love the ice creams with the bunny ears. Another tag. Another tag. Oh, I love this one. Got that shiny paper. Another tag. And this one has another shaker in it as well, with the bunny and the white the white bunnies and the blue flowers. This one got a bit lost on the front, but I still like him because he's really subtle. I didn't realise I'd die cut the two pieces out of the same thing. And last but not least, for the fifth parcel, as I said, a lot of these are the same. So this one has got gorgeous bunny with hearts in it. Love that paper. Again, I don't know where all these sparkly and handmade papers come from. I just found them in one of my bottom of my scrap boxes, so I decided it was time to get them out and give them some life. Because they've probably been there as long as Earth itself in my stash recently. So this one's got some bunnies and some... Well, this one doesn't have an ice cream in it. Oh, yes, it does. So an ice cream in it as well. So some of them I've mounted on squares and rectangles, some of them mounted on tags, some I've left plain. So that is my little Easter Happy Mail share that will be going out to 5 of my YouTube friends. And next time I will do some more videos. I'm not do some more videos, do some more Happy Mail. I hope to do this as sort of a regular occurrence. Pick 5 people and, assuming I've got their addresses, or sneakily ask for their addresses and send something out. But I do have too many cards. 4, 6, 7. I've got 2 more cards than I need. So I will have 2 cards spare. Might go in my card box for next year. Thank you for watching. And bye for now. I hope everyone's had a wonderful Easter. As I said, this video will go up after Easter. Just to keep it a surprise. Bye for now.